Well, hello, welcome. I am very excited. We have Teresa Barthol, who is way on the other side of the country right now. So she is right now our most distant geographically member for Life's Copilot, but we're really excited about her introducing it to the Northwest territory. So you're in the state of Washington. We're about there.
Well, I'm just a little north of Seattle, kind of represent the Puget Sound region because Seattle's right here on the coast. And I am in a community called Mill Creek is got a town center, golf course, country club. I live on the golf course. It's a great place to retire. And that is, we're closer to Bothell is probably the community that most people associate us with, and not far out of Seattle, and we're north of Seattle.
Well, Teresa, I'm really excited about having you with us. You bring a lot of expertise on senior real estate and dealing with all of that. You have your SRES, which is your senior real estate specialist. Tell me more about, I know that we are with EXP, and I know that you were integral part of the leadership team with the Exp Senior Network, which is quite robust. I mean, there's almost 3,000 people involved in that. So that's and there's a lot of activities that I see, and that's how we met, is through that. So it's very exciting about that. So tell me a little bit about your background in real estate and in the senior specific.
Sure. Well, I'm a seasoned real estate agent with experience. I've been in real estate one way or another probably most of my life, but I started selling it a little after my kids went to high school and are ready to graduate, kind of thing. So I've had real estate license actually in different states, Minnesota, which is where I'm from, Washington, and even in Illinois and Iowa when we were there for a few years. So I've had, multiple bits of experience. I worked for the new home builder for a while, but recently in my career, as I'm approaching kind of the 22 years in the business as a sales agent, I found that the clients are more in the baby boomer generation, like they're over 55. And I've had, probably it was in 2013 that the light bulb sort of went on, as sitting at the table with a family that, dad had Alzheimer's, his wife is standing by his side. They wanted to respect his transition through things. And I go, this is different. We need more care here. We need more, insight into what's going on. The family need to be more involved because, you're not able to do quite the same things as you age, as you were when you were 20. And for me, it's like, we've moved 14 times. So I get the moving thing, but this senior demographic kind of touched my heart, and it has been my passion since then. I've had specific clients for whom I've sold multiple properties. I've also had, a caregiving experience where I've been hired on as a caregiver, just to kind of get that perspective on what this, demographic and what aging means to people. And so that's why I decided to, focus on what I call the silver wave. It's that group of people, however we define them, that are trying to age gracefully, pick communities and properties that work for them as they age, whether it's being close to their family or on a golf course like us, or, just where do you want to, play out that what some people refer to as the third and fourth quarters of your life, right? So that kind of in a nutshell is what I'm all about.
Well, excellent. Well, let me ask you a question. I know that I just wanted to kind of touch on the Exp Senior Network since you were involved in that. That's quite a robust thing. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I joined it. They've done a wonderful job of, attracting people, which is a testimony to how much is needed in the arena of educating and understanding the resources that are needed that are different. And the Exp Senior Network is a collaboration of agents that, care like I do, about serving that community. And it is, we are an international company. So, we're talking to people, we brought in people from Portugal and Mexico, and, where are you going to retire in the world is sometimes the question. And, what are the services you're going to need from, in-home aging in place to actually picking a senior care community someplace. So we brought in speakers to, share that knowledge with those, like you say, 2,000 or 3,000 EXP real estate agents. So it's just a wonderful resource of agents around the country. And you and I were just talking just a few minutes ago, Jim, about how, we are international and how, oftentimes families are not living in the same state. Mom and dad may live here in Washington and need my help to, sell or downsize or whatever, but their kids could be in Minnesota or Illinois or Texas or something. We don't all end up in the same communities often. So to navigate some of those issues is, I think, what we're here to do. And those resources that we have within the Exp Seniors Network are great places to call on others to refer business back and forth and find people to help, if they're not here in the community that we're in.
That's excellent. Well, tell me, you are an SRES, okay, but people watching this may not know what that means. Explain what that is. Okay, so yeah.
Well, it means I've spent time getting educated through the National Association of Realtors. It's a designation that is meant to, put us in a different demographic with our clients, and they offer resources to us on how to communicate and guide our clients in that arena. So it means I have that designation. I'm actually going to take a refresher class here in the early part of January with an EXP agent who's part of that EXP Senior Network that is teaching that SRES class, which is valuable. It's 2 days of training and collaborating on all things that concern, our third and fourth quarter of life folks.
Excellent. Well, you teach other realtors about these topics. I know that you're getting ready to do one, is it next week? I think you have a course you're teaching, so you teach others about the senior specialties as well.
I do. I've got, I'm a certified Washington State instructor, so not an international instructor by any means, but I have a 3-hour, and it's a clock hour class. So agents that, want to, delve into helping seniors. The class is called Serving Seniors, the Silver Wave. That we've been talking about, and for 3 hours we talk about, how do we define the senior? How should we be talking to them? A little bit of advice about, we are realtors first and foremost. We're not caregivers, so be careful in that arena, and just some tips on marketing. And it's a different, it's like that client I was telling you about, and that I met early on, that it takes more time. You have to be more patient. There's more sensitivities involved, and it's not just flying in and getting a contract signed. Sometimes I've had clients that, we're not using the internet yet.
Yeah.
We're going to go meet with them. So it's giving that extra level of service and care to that community. And that's what I talk about in that 3 hours of class. And
Well,
My
I'm very
last,
excited about seeing that one come up. And I know that you're going to be on one of our expert panels in February. So I'm very excited about that as well, to bring you in with some of our local people here too. So,
Mhm.
so tell me, when you're not working, tell me about you. I already heard you had kids. Do you have grandkids? What kind of things occupy you when you're not helping
Oh my
seniors buy
gosh, I
houses?
have two grandsons and they are just like, they light me up like, no other day. It's so great. And they're 6 and 3 and they're full of energy. And I guess I get it because I had my husband and I, who've been married, 45 years almost, we had two boys also that were 3.5 years apart in age. So my grandsons, I kind of get the story. They're pretty active and full of fun. So, any rate, I love to do that. I love to hike. I love to read. I belong to a book group, and my husband and I like to get out and walk together. We love to travel. My husband loves to golf. Uh,
That's
that's
the golf community. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the golf community. And we live in a wonderful neighborhood where we, interact with their neighbors too, which I think is important part of that, retirement piece, to be in a community where you're surrounded by people that you enjoy being with.
Well, Teresa, do you have any, do you mind if anybody would want to have questions, but they'll call you or email you? Do you want to tell us how to get a hold of you, or?
Oh, sure, sure. That I got my phone number out there. I guess if you Google me, you can find lots of things that
It's
I've
also on Life's Copilot too. So
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And I've written articles for different groups. I'm working on writing a book right now that's just about what we do with our stuff. And you can contact me at 425-876-9552. Or of course you can emailing me at Teresa, and that's TERESA Barthol, BARTHOL at exprealty.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. We are so excited to have you in our Life's Copilot family, and we'll be seeing you soon out in one of our events.
Well,
Thank
thank
you
you,
much.
Jim. I'm excited to collaborate with you as well and look forward to all the things we're going to do together. So